Alrighty, we're gonna be starting our end of day debrief. I'm gonna keep it pretty short today, but glad you could all make it out. Let me first see. Oh, it pinged out that I'm live. Now if you click it, did it show? Okay, very good, very good, very good. Alrighty. Serious talk. Serious talk, Fruit Alert community. Alright. I'm down bad right now. Things are getting tough. What do we first? Let's start off. What did we do today? Aperture desk job. That game's great. It's cool. It was really HD, really something different. And the demo was great. We beat it. It was a really interesting game. But moving on from that, I'm thinking of streaming. Hold up. Bloons Tower Defense 6 streamer. Alright. I'm coming to terms that, hey, content's great, but we gotta start getting some views out here. We gotta start expanding the channel. Because I'm running out of ideas. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The games out there, trying the new games and stuff constantly, I feel like I'm gonna hit a wall soon. And I'm getting scared. And also I'm getting burnt out. And some of the games I don't want to play. But I've been looking and saying, what do we have? What are the cards dealt to us right now? What do we have right now that we can build off of? Now, we could build off a lot of things. I was going to play the Tomb Raider. I was going to do it. But I don't think anyone's going to watch it. And will I enjoy it enough? I don't think so. I think I'm going to go mad. So, we're already taken out the equation of what's going to make me happy, because at the end of the day, nothing's going to make me happy. Let's get real. Yeah, like content's fine, but it's like, if I'm here to make a brand, if I'm here to make a business, then we got to hunker down and start making, focus less on what's going to be a happy game to play, more of it, what do people want to watch? And how can we deliver? How can we be a great channel and deliver to the needs of the people? Because if the product's going to be entertainmentship, if the product's going to be, hello, welcome. If the product is going to be, hello. As I was saying, if the product's going to be my videos, then I need to produce things that are going to get views. I need to produce things that are going to get, noticed. Because at the end of the day, our content is just kind of scattered. It's scattered and I'm really burning out right now. I'm on my last straws, but I'm thinking Bloons Tower Defense 6, that could maybe be the game. We're going to try and think of content ideas for it, but in reality, am I selling out? Kind of. I kind of am hitting the point where it's like, yeah, maybe we are selling out, but I don't know. It's getting tough. We're hitting the hard part. We're hitting the hard part because our growth is very small. The content's been lacking. I've been very burnt out. Trying to get the ideas into my head of what we should do each day, it's been exhausting. Getting the thumbnails in. Thumbnails have been really subpar. What else? It's just been disastrous. I feel like it's been disastrous overall. We even got the Discord out, but it's like, that's another thing that's like really overwhelming as well. That I don't know how to even, I feel bad because I'm like, man, I feel like I'm not making the most of that Discord. Even though I had so many people help me out and build it for me. But I'm like, I feel like I'm wasting people's time. But it's to really reassess right now. We have this time. I want to reassess. I'm thinking of pivoting then. Do I go the Minecraft, Roblox, Bloons Tower Defense trifecta? That is a question that's maybe interesting. Because if I go into the Roblox and Minecraft realm, there can be a couple of questions to arise. One being, how are we going to make content? Two being, will we even survive in that arena? Highly competitive. 3, will it be worth it? I don't know. 4, our mental health, will it depreciate? Don't know. Because I've been looking at Minecraft. I don't know what it is. It's expansive, but it's like, I don't know if that's even my vibe. And then Roblox, I don't even know if that's my vibe either. either. But for right now, I think Bloons Tower Defense 6, I think that can be my vibe. I think that can be my content area. It seems very popular still. I've been looking up the let me go into YouTube. I've been looking up Bloons Tower Defense 6, and it seems to be that it's popping. Wait, BTD6. Yeah, there we go. Game seems popping. Game's actually a lot of fun. There's always new content. Now, can we thrive and get some views in this arena, the Bloons Tower Defense 6 arena? I don't know. For my analytics, right? For my analytics of what has occurred so far, it seems that Bloons, excuse me, my apologies. My Bloons video, oh man, my apologies for that. It seems that my Bloons video was able to get over 1,000 views. Now, if barely any of my videos got over 1,000, so only 2 of them. The one that was the one recommended by Favor My Saber, and then Bloons. Bloons by itself got over 1,000. 42 likes. Wow, that's very, very good. And that's without promotion. So, I'm pivoting. I'm thinking of pivoting to Bloons, making content around it. I think I can do it. It's going to be tough though. Thumbnails, everything. It's going to be a lot of wait, let me see the lives. I forgot to look at live analytics. Not just my videos. Because it's going to be competitive. At the end of the day, it's going to be very competitive. And I don't know. I don't know what it's just tough times right now. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Like, there's so many things to consider. Let me look at my lives. How much did Bloons get? Bloons got 200. Almost 200 likes. Now. No, not 200 likes. Almost 200 views. And Fall Guys got some. Alright. So seeing there's a possibility. Because we have to see who is our audience. Is our audience a bunch of kids? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I've been looking up some content recently. I don't really like check out all the people, but I've just been looking Bloons Tower Defense 6 and seeing if anyone's posting and how many views it gets. It seems to generate a good amount. And it seems to be pretty active community. And there's a couple of active streamers within that realm. So I'm saying maybe before hopping around so much, maybe we start settling down a little and reconsidering what direction we want to go into, because I'm lost at times, but I think Bloons would be a solid pivot. I do think so. I think it's fun. You know, we have to think of the factors. Is it fun? Will I be able to enjoy it? I think yes, absolutely. We'll have a lot of growth, a big community around it. I think it's a very active game still. Does it have new content? I think, yeah, it gets updates. It has a lot of content. So is it something worth pursuing? I say, why not try it? Because I don't really know. I'm not running slim on options, but I feel like I am running slim on options because, you know, I don't have many games left. I do have a couple games left that I can play that are still, that are free and stuff, but it was just whatever. I didn't really care for it. Like, I feel like I'm running into a wall soon. That we're gonna plateau. We're already plateauing, like, our views and everything, and just whatever at this point. But like, me personally, I feel like I'm plateauing. And also, like, I'm running out of content ideas. Like, this stuff is difficult. As in, like, thinking of all these things to do, especially if you do it every day, right? It's like, man, how do you think of any of this stuff? And I don't even think of anything in particular. My content's always just been playing a new game. That's been my inbuilt content. I haven't had to think of anything creative yet. But there's I don't even know. Thinking longevity, because I need to see what audience am I attracting. Let me go to analytics. Excuse me, my apologies. Let me go to my analytics. So it seems like my base, right, for people viewing my stuff seems to be heavily kids, is what I'm assuming, right? But the vibes, I don't feel like I have been going towards kids. I feel like I've been going towards more middle-aged people, I thought. But if my stuff is more excuse me, man. Something's in my chest. Um, if my uh audience is mainly kids, then it depends because I think it's split. I think there's are some older people and there are some younger people. That's why, because my area is so awkward. I position myself in a bad area to the point where it's like, okay, so here's analytics. Seems 18 to 24-year-olds, but I don't know if everyone's telling the truth about their age and stuff. So that really depends as well. There's some 25, 30, 34. Seems like 13 to 17-year-olds, more the baby crowd. And there's some older, not older, but like the 45 to 54 range. So I don't really have a niche. That's the whole problem. I don't really have a niche, right? So if I don't really have a niche, then everyone's going to be scattered. Everyone's going to be confused. And if everyone's scattered, everyone's confused, then it's going to be like, okay, how are we going to support this dude if he just keeps giving us random stuff? Sometimes we like it, sometimes we don't like it. I'm saying I know I'm making this very, very difficult for y'all. Let me see, where's everyone from? Mostly US, some UK, Canada, Brazil, Philippines, Australia, Germany, India, Poland, Indonesia. Okay, so we have a wide range of viewers, mainly US based. Actually, there's a good diversity, which is great. I love that. But it's really understanding because it's I don't know. It's just so many factors to consider, and I'm dying out here. I feel like I'm getting destroyed. It's like I don't want to sell out. That's something I definitely don't want to do. But it's like, I understand why people make the content they do, even though if it's like really cringe, right? I'm saying if you can get the views, man, it's addictive. If you can get views, it's like, why wouldn't you just use what you've been doing? But thing is, we're not even getting views. We're not getting anything right now. It's like, what is our channel? I feel like I'm headed towards nothing. Because that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm starting to burn out. I'm starting to, run out of ideas, as in, playing the games. Like yesterday's game, oh man. That crab game, like we got some views. I'm checking right now, we got some views, but man, like it almost killed me. I was not feeling that. That live stream was a rough one. My apologies. That live stream, I was literally like, man, what am I doing? This sucks. But you don't really know, honestly. It's like you just gotta keep trying, but man, does get really difficult at times. It's like, I understand, like, it's crazy the ideas people think of. If you just go onto YouTube right now, right? I see how the way people phrase it. It's like, it's kind of like a dopamine thing, right? But it's really captivating. It's very creative what people are thinking of and the way they're phrasing it. If you can phrase the title really well, then you can get away with a lot of things as well. But man, it's a really competitive, really intense industry. So I'm seeing it, right? It's like, if you see my thumbnail compared to someone that has like 1 million views, right, on one video, like you'll see mild, like immense differences, like just their thumbnails, right? It's seems so simple, but it conveys an entire story. Even if it just like, and it conveys to the audience. You could tell which ones are made for kids, which ones are made for certain ages, certain gamers, certain this, certain that. They have clearly defined their audience. For me, for the Fruitler channel, we have not defined that, which is fine, right? Because it sounds like a good in concept, right? In concept, it's gonna sound like, oh man, like that means it's endless. You can get any audience and stuff, right? No, actually, it means you're not gonna get any audience because you don't focus on anything. So your audience is always gonna be torn. So it's like, who are we making stuff for? What are we making? And because I'm looking right now, look at this balloon stuff. Like you can average like 50,000 views per video each day. That's crazy. I can't even fathom those numbers. 100,000 views on a video? Man, we barely get 1,000. And that's a crazy day. We're averaging 10 views. But it's rightly so. It's rightly justified because our stuff is pretty garbage. Excuse me. Like my titles, suffering. Thumbnails, content wise, I'm not even in it. Half these times I'm not even in it. So how can I expect y'all to support that, you know? That can be really tough. And it's kind of just sporadic. We're not on top of the trends either. We're not hip at all. We don't know the trends. And I was not trying to be with the trends, remember? I said we're gonna make anything, right? But now I'm regretting it. Cause man, oh man. The trends do hit. I'm not gonna lie, they can hit. But it really all, it just depends. I don't even know how to say it. I'm overthinking. I'm doing this and that. And all this just to do something that may work or may not even work. You don't even know. Cause like, do I want to? Well, I'm looking at the balloons right now. I'm looking at it. It looks good. Like this analytics and stuff for the balloons. I'm thinking we can do it. I'm thinking we can. I'm thinking there's a possibility. But then, how do you pivot and stuff? And if it doesn't work out, then what? It's like, oh man. Oh man. There are just so many factors, honestly. There's just so many factors. I'm always inside my own head. It's just so many things to consider. But I do think there's potentials with balloons. I think it's a great game. I think it's going to be fun. I think we can get a lot of creative ideas going. We're going to need to make thumbnails and we're going to have to go in with plans then though. Or like during the live stream, I'm going to have to create segments that I'm like, okay, this is going to be the video. And create challenges or something. Something that's worth clicking on. Because with balloons, it seems like you have to have something interesting. It's not just people going in for the gameplay. They're going in for something that they're going to be amazed by some type of challenge or something, or like, hey, we use the new monkeys, or hey, I only use this subset of units or something, you know? You make it interesting, you know, that's the creativity part. But I don't know. So many things to consider. So many things to really think about. Because right now I'm kind of a, yeah, but still 10 views for 290 is good because some big users get barely any. Yeah, exactly. I'm also, that's a great point. I'm not trying to be ingrateful. You know, I don't want to be one of those guys that gets, succumbs to all this stuff and then you go power crazy and you're like, oh man, I deserve more and all this stuff. I don't want to do that, but it's to also, I'm always very, I always say that I'm very, very grateful for everyone that supports me, that's been along with this journey, because it's been short, but it's been very long. And if you're still here, it says a lot, because, I've had my ups and downs with my content. Sometimes the videos suck, or sometimes you may not want excuse me, my apologies. Sometimes you may not want to watch that type of game. Maybe you don't want to do that because, once again, I haven't clearly defined any of my stuff, but I'm still very grateful for what I'm being given. It could be worse. It could be 0. We could have 0 subs and 0 views, or very, very, very bad stuff, but we still get things here and there. But I'm talking longevity. I'm talking, man, sorry. I've been coughing a lot. My apologies. But I've been talking just longevity, and I'm just reassessing where I'm at right now. It seems like where we're at is starting to diminish maybe a little because, we are starting to run out of content ideas. We're starting to get a little burnt out. So now I want to focus more on pivoting to the next step. I say we got a great base. We have a great base, but it's to take it to the next level now, because I feel kind of stuck at where I'm at. Because I feel like the community is very good, very solid, but it's very small. And I feel like I'm starting to plateau and maybe even go down a little. And even though, yeah, it's just stuff like that. Excuse me. I just trying to take these things as they go. We can't just expect to become instantly blow up in subs and stuff. It's just to figure things out more for myself and my channel. Less so much of the viewers and stuff. It's more, getting a solid base for me. we already have a solid base for the community and stuff and the channels, but I have no solid base for Fruitler. That's the most vital thing. I have no solid base for my characters. I have no solid base for my content. And if I can't have that, then everything's just going to crumble away. And I can't expect y'all to support that because it's going to be just, random nonsense. And it's like all the times like, man, Fruitler's giving us just random stuff. And it's like, how can he expect us to, reciprocate him providing content and us giving views when we don't want to watch that stuff, or maybe it's not good enough, and I can't expect y'all to do that. I need to step it up and really hone things down, because we can't just say we've been in the early game forever. We can't just say, hey, we're still young, we're still early, we're still new to all this. We can't just say that excuse forever. We need to really start honing things down eventually. So why not start now? Because we have some numbers, we have some analytics to look at now, because before we didn't have any numbers, we didn't have anything to view or base ourselves off of, but now we have a little bit. Now, it's not clear indicators of anything, but the numbers are going to help us out a little bit to show us, who our audience is, what did they like, what did they not like, what did they like video-wise, what did they stay around to see, and what didn't they stay around to see, and then filtering from there, reassessing, and then taking to the next step and saying, okay, now let's try and get a little further and stuff. But we still have growth. We still have a lot of things. I just been talking personally. It's been it's been starting to get way more challenging. Been way more burnt out. And I said this since the beginning. I'm weak. I'm not gonna lie. I'm weak. I'm like, it gets tough. And when things get tough, I tend to quit. You all know this, when things get tough, I tend to quit. But once again, that's my biggest flaw. You don't want to do that. How can we expect to be successful? Hello, welcome. But it's like, how can I expect to be successful if I'm just giving up, But I'd be lying to say it's like that I don't. No worries, enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. enjoy. But yeah, just really reassessing what's going on, because channel's been great. I'm very blessed. I am very happy. What do you think of trying less games and continue some games? Exactly. So that's what today's meeting was about today. I'm thinking of pivoting to Bloons Tower Defense 6 and streaming that game more. I think that's a really good pivot for me. I think it'd be more sustainable. I think it'd be something to focus on. It has a lot of updates. It seems to be fun enough where I won't die, as in like I'm not gonna get destroyed, because I've been getting destroyed lately in the sense that the games have been kind of not hidden. I haven't been entertained, and it's been really hard to log in and play them. But I played Bloons Tower Defense 6 off stream. I have some stuff, so I'm thinking of pivoting towards that. But I'm also thinking of looking more at the trends too, because I'm not gonna buy any. Excuse me, my apologies. Because my whole thing has been, my channel's been just trying new things out, which has been good. We've been getting a vast audience, very different audience, so I can see what people like, what people don't. But now I'm feeling like I want to hone down on something. So I am thinking of focusing more on balloons and stuff. I was thinking of Minecraft and Roblox, but it's like, I don't know how those would work out for now. So I'm going to hold off for now on those. But I think balloons is it's a solid game, because we need to push something. We need something to push us over the edge right now, because we have nothing really going for us in our channel. The channel has no focus. It has nothing that's going to blow us up, because we don't have anything special about, nothing really defining our channel. Like, certain channels blow up because they have a certain niche or certain thing. We don't have any niche. We don't have any certain type of content we produce. And it's not like we're producing anything that's crazy spectacular. At the end of the day, it's pretty just mid. It's not the greatest. I'll be honest, which I need to work on, of course, but I'm really just trying to reflect right now, because I feel like I'm hitting a big stump. We are growing, but I feel like the game wise and everything, I'm starting to hit a stump, as in I'm running out of games, I'm running out of ideas. I'm just running low on energy and battery to keep things going. Because I didn't plan a vision really So it's like, how can I expect myself to continue on if we're working towards nothing? And I can't expect myself of that. But it's really hard to get a vision, a goal, because I don't really know what I'm working towards. Of course, my goal is to grow the Fruitler brand and brand out and make, a bunch of stuff with my characters and make a business out of this potentially and become a big brand. But to do that, we have to do so many things. We're not even close to that. We're not even close to monetization. Okay, I'm not even considering that stuff yet. I'm just considering, what are we going to do the next day? That's kind of where I'm at. I'm saying, what are we going to wake up and what are we going to do? Because it's getting tough, honestly, even going live. I've been considering not going live and just doing it like offline, making ideas. But once again, it's like, I feel like the live is a good thing to do because y'all get to see it live. It adds an extra depth. And it's not like we're doing anything special offline that we need to do, that we don't need to, that we don't need to do. Like, going live would be a benefit for us, I think, in the long term, rather than going offline and creating content offline. Because if you create content offline, then I think that the bar is higher. The bar is going to have to be a lot higher. And I think the interaction part and things like that people enjoy, especially with the channel. So I'm going to, for now, keep doing that. But I at least need to think of ideas, because I need to get more creative ideas. Something that's a title worth clicking on and content worth watching. Because I need to mix it up. I'm not really a gamer. I'm not a great gamer. I'm not like like super competitive or like super gifted at gaming. But I can definitely find my area, see how to participate stuff. I feel like I'm mixing up my words right now. I don't know. There's just so many factors to consider. I just been really just out of it. I haven't, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Last couple of days, I have not wanted to get onto stream. I didn't. I was like, man, what am I doing this? Let's just throw in the towel, find something else. Yeah, exactly. I think balloons is a great pivot. I think I need to start honing in my own skills and really, really getting to it, because I've been getting in my head so much lately. It's like, what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? And then you see the numbers and you say, man, was that a terrible idea? Was that a good idea? I can't even know. And then it's like, oh man, did I even enjoy that? I don't even enjoy that. But I'm focusing less on enjoyment. I'm focusing more on, man, this is a grind too. Yeah. Because people don't understand. Like, I thought this stuff was super easy. Streaming and stuff, it's like, yo, these people just play games all day, or they just do whatever, and then they just make money and get free views. It's like, maybe on their end, but nah, that's not how it goes. It's literally like you're grinding day in, day out. And you're gonna have sucky days, because when you're starting out, no one's gonna watch your stuff, most likely. And you're gonna have to build for a long time, and you're not even gonna know if you're on the right track or not. You're just gonna have to kind of believe in yourself and focus and create better, quote unquote, better things every day, enhancing it. And it really gets to you. I'm not going to lie. It gets to you, because it's like, man, it drives me insane. It's like just creating, and I don't even put much work. You have to understand, I'm not even putting in much work into streaming. Like, I only stream barely an hour. Sometimes I don't even get to an hour a day. And then editing takes like 1 to 2 hours. And then I do the end of day debrief. Excuse me, my apologies. And that just by itself is already fatiguing. It's tiresome. And if I was really serious about this, I'd be doing this 8 hours a day. But could you even imagine that? I couldn't even think of an idea for 8 hours. I don't even know how people can manage that. Because once again, I don't have my content set out to the point where I know because I go in with like not like an idea to like get X amount of content ideas beforehand. And I go into the live stream with these in mind. So I have a plan in mind. So it's not like I'm just winging it all the time. I'm going into the strategy, getting that done. And then I'm going to make a YouTube video out of it and have the live up. But it's like, now if we want to get more serious, then I think balloons could be a good idea. But then we're going to have to get ideas. I don't, whether it's before we go into balloons or if we're getting it live and then creating videos while we have the idea live, like thinking of, oh, only using this certain type of unit of monkey or something. Or hey, we unlocked the newest guy, or only using sniper monkey today. Like phrasing interesting challenges, getting things rolling, getting my commentary better, getting my entertainmentship skills better. I don't know if that's a word, but focusing and understand these concepts, because we're going to have to elevate ourselves. We're going to have to take things to the next level because we've been slacking. And I've been really, I wouldn't say trying even. Like, I've been trying, but it's like, man, I'm so clueless on what to do that it's like, we're just kind of just existing. We're just like floating. So we can't expect to grow like that. We can't. So we need to take things back and reconsider, rethink things through. Because if we want to get successful, if we want to get to the top, it's going to be exactly. That's the whole thing, though. Y'all have been saying, but y'all have been very encouraging, saying just play what you want. The thing is, I don't enjoy anything. I'm a troublesome case. If none of you know this, I don't enjoy anything. That's why that's the whole reason why I started too. It's like I don't know what I enjoy exactly. That's why I just try things. But for me, it's very different because, a lot of people, they play games, they enjoy games and stuff. For me, I don't really enjoy anything. And that's terrible. It's terrible. It's not so much not enjoying. It's like I don't like sticking with one thing because I'm just so finicky, which is a terrible thing to have. You don't want to do that. You want to stay with something and get good at it. It takes time, it takes effort to get good at something. So of course you're going to be frustrated at the beginning. Of course it's going to be burning like a burnout because it's going to be difficult, and no one likes difficult things. It's not fun, but it's something necessary to get to the next step. So that's why I still force myself to log on every day, produce a video, get something out there, because I'm saying it's going to take hard work. It's going to be frustrating at the beginning. And you're going to have your ups and downs. That's just how it goes. But I'm saying if I really want to push this to the next level, then I got to stick with it, and I got to get better. Not just stick with it, but I need to get better every day. I can't be slacking off too. So it's to really assess all these things, because I'm really I'm a difficult person. It's like it makes so much sense just to play what I want, just to do whatever I want, but the thing is I don't even know what I want. That's the whole problem. That's the question that's the question, and it's just been so difficult because it seems like something so basic. It seems like something so basic, like, hey bro, just enjoy, just do what you want to do. It's like that's what I should be doing. I just can't. I don't know. I don't know. It's like that. It all makes sense, but it also doesn't, because it's like, man, I just don't like anything. It's like, why am I even doing this? It's like, I don't even know. Just to try something, because like, what do I have to lose? It's just like, I'm at the point in life, it's like, what do I have to lose? Because I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to become. I know I want to build. I want to get better, but what does that even mean? So vague. That's my problem. My channel, you could tell my channel embodies me because it's so vague. It doesn't have a vision, and it's so just scattered. It seems like to have potential. It seems like it has potential. It seems like there's a lot of positive things there, but you can really tell it lacks vision. It lacks drive, hunger kind of things. It lacks a lot of these elements that it would take someone to the next level to make them very successful. And that's what I need to work on. That's what I need to get better at, because why not? That's the whole point. We're here. We got to get better. Can't just stay as our regular selves, or we can't just like give up without even trying. So sorry for all that random talk. You're probably just saying, what is this guy saying? This guy's crazy. I'm about to unsubscribe to Fruitler, if anyone's still there. But this is just to get my voice out there, just to get my ideas out there. and just jot things down, because life is just can be difficult at times, but also it can be really great. You just need to push through. You need to get things down. You need to understand yourself first, because I can't expect others to be like, hey man, we want to help you out when I can't even help myself out, you know? I can't even clearly dictate and tell y'all what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So how can I expect y'all to be supporting that? Because it's just all over the place. I can't. I shouldn't. You shouldn't support that type of stuff. You should be like Fruitler. Get on your A game, man. Get to work. Because at the end of the day, y'all the ones supporting me. So you got to be like, hey, get to work, you lazy man. But yeah, I just want to get that off my chest today. Sorry, today was a little heavier themes, but it's been tough. But I think I'm gonna start some balloons. I think we're gonna start balloons tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a good idea. I need to get ready for that, but I'll let y'all get your sleep or wherever you are. Get your rest and enjoy your weekend. And once again, as always, I thank you all so much for your support. It's a really, really rocky ride, especially when it comes to supporting me, the Fruitler channel. But I'm always so grateful for all you. You know, this is just the beginning, and I'm going to keep pushing, you know. I'm going to keep pushing because I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, so we got to keep trying. So I thank you all so much for the support, and until next time, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay? Does that sound good? I'll see y'all tomorrow, and we're going to be playing some balloons. But have a great rest of your day, wherever you're at, and take care, okay? Fruitler out, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining. Goodbye. And enjoy.